and show me if you like it. Lend me your ears and read me like a book. This conversation, it strikes me. No need for words, it's all understood.
Versace introduces Bright Crystal.
Antigua Farm and Garden Supplies is a full-service garden store featuring everything from flower and vegetable seeds to garden tools and power equipment. Conveniently located on Upper Redcliffe Street, Antigua Farm and Garden Supplies offers environmentally safe insecticides, fungicides, herbicides, and fertilizers for any type of application. Fire ant and roach killers, tin seeds, farming tools and equipment such as knapsack sprayers for commercial farmers. Potting soil along with tough and flexible garden hoses are also available. Antigua Farm and Garden Supplies is also the agent and sole distributor for Solo Power equipment. Now in stock are tillers, sickle bar and lawn mowers, weed whackers, brush cutters, chainsaws, gasoline-powered sprayers and riding mowers for that extra touch of class. Antigua Farm and Garden Supplies, Upper Redcliffe Street, St. John's, with the #1 experts to help you create and maintain your own flower or vegetable garden, lawn or other personalized landscape. For more information, call us at 462-4945.
Maryland Amusement Park presents our monthly cookout on Saturday, 1st March from 6 p.m. Grab your keys and gather the family for an evening you won't soon forget. It's time to bring out the family for an evening lime and chill out with us at Maryland Amusement Park. There'll be free food like goat water, seasoned rice, barbecues, salads, and much more with a drink. Register for our arm wrestling and pie eating competition and win prizes or just take part for the fun of it. You can also try any of our rides or try your luck at our carnival games. Tickets for the cookout, adults $10, children $5. Special rates for family of 4+. Come to the cookout and chill out with us. Let's start a tradition. Remember, Saturday, 1st March at 6 p.m. It's the cookout with free food and drink at Maryland Amusement Park.
Good evening. It is Monday, 17 February 2014. I'm Alex Nicholas with the ABS News Brief for this evening. And the headlines this evening: Antigua and Barbuda host first regional interfaith conference, and faith-based organizations gathered at a significant CARICOM meeting. Now for the news in detail. History has been made once again in Antigua and Barbuda. The country hosts the landmark inaugural Caribbean Community CARICOM meeting. The first regional interfaith conference, held at the Jolly Beach Resort and Spa, is expected to reignite the spirit of fellowship among CARICOM leaders. Tracy Cornelius Hernandez has been following this story.
Prime Minister Dr. The Honorable Baldwin Spencer, in declaring the proceedings open, highlights that Antigua and Barbuda has historically been the host of several landmark sessions, such as the signing of CARIFTA in 1965, which gave rise to CARICOM. In this vein, the Prime Minister believes that God has ordained the first CARICOM Interfaith Conference to be held here to help regional leaders tackle the surge of deviant behavior plaguing the region.
Whether faith-based organizations, we are called for a purpose and given authority to take charge of the flock. I am ever mindful as Prime Minister, and particularly as Minister of Ecclesiastical Affairs, the declaration of Scripture to rulers of the earth that we are given authority by the hands of the Almighty. Accordingly, my fervent desire is that at the end of today's conference, there will be a reigniting of interfaith spirit throughout CARICOM.
The nation's leader believes that faith-based organizations should play a greater role in regional cooperation and development.
That is why Antigua and Barbuda is actively engaged in the elaboration of the regional strategic plan. We are cognizant of its importance and the fact that ever so policies must be tweaked to reflect existing realities faced by individual member states or the collective community. I am adamant that the views of interfaith organizations must be adequately reflected in the 5-year strategic plan. Hence, I am happy that the region has positively responded to the need for this meeting.
CARICOM Chairman Dr. the Honorable Rav Gonzalez hopes that the Interfaith Conference will bring the various denominations together.
Some of the bitterest politics takes place inside of churches. And I hear it on the television. Religious leaders, some of them would call the church to which I would belong, the Catholic Church, the whore of Babylon. There are some who divide people between those who are Sabbath worshippers and not Sabbath worshippers. And then those who extol the Sabbath worship, they look at one another to see the activities they engage in on the Sabbath, whether it's amongst to that of a Lucian ass or ox, which has been taken out of the ditch and therefore is permissible activity on the Sabbath. And having the angels dance on the head of a pin, rather than we unite to address fundamental questions which are before us, like, for instance, poverty, and climate change, and good neighborliness, things which are immediate before us, and which are real, and which we can deal with.
The conference, the brainchild of Prime Minister Dr. the Honorable Baldwin Spencer, also aims to develop a framework for a regional consultative process to facilitate appropriate engagement of faith-based organizations in the decision-making process.
Meanwhile, King Franca, representing the local Rastafarian community and the Caribbean Association of Rastafari, was among the participants at the CARICOM Interfaith Conference. He says the conference provides an opportunity for faith-based organizations to give their input on important issues affecting CARICOM member states.